everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Inside. It's a movie about a art thief, I believe he's an art thief, that gets stuck inside a Manhattan apartment when he's trying to rob it, right? I believe that person is Willem Dafoe. He's the only person in here that I know. Then of course he has to figure out how he gets out of there. So that's kind of neat. It's 6.1 on IMDb, but only 1,955 people rated so far, hour and 45 minutes long. I don't know, I'm intrigued. Could be good. Stick around. I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Inside. No check-in tonight because it wasn't really needed. It's really what they say it is. So Willem Dafoe, right in the beginning, has already broken into this New York apartment. And he's looking for, art. He's one in particular. And he goes, okay, he's can't find it, well, whatever, ready to leave, and trips the alarm and gets trapped inside. Now he had a buddy on the outside, number 3, but loses contact with him immediately and now is trapped inside this penthouse. So I didn't know what to expect, but it really becomes more of like a fight for survival as the water shuts off for some reason, like the plumbing, but it seems like the electricity works. And the heat goes way up, and then it goes way down, that kind of stuff. And he's living on what food there's left in the house, the water, all that stuff until it goes. And they don't say how long he's in there, but they make it feel like it's a really long time, right? I mean, his hair grows and beard and all that kind of stuff. And so, and it's really just about him in there trying to figure out how to get out and how to survive, and going crazy. That's the whole, hour and, what did I say, hour and 45 minutes? It's pretty long for a one character movie. Now, oddly enough, there is, maybe it's just CCTV, there's a TV in there that shows like security camera of the entire apartment complex. So he has a little bit of something to entertain himself with, but it didn't seem like he could turn on sports or anything like that, and there was it sounded like one song came on every day at a certain time. But that's it. That's your whole movie. So for an hour and 45 minutes, it gets a little monotonous, at least for me. As good as Willem Dafoe is, and he did, he's always good in everything he does. I found myself, on my phone a little bit more because, there's no dialogue. You don't have to miss any dialogue or anything like that, and that was interesting, but didn't keep my attention, I'll say that. And then, so, of course, you gotta watch it to the end. What happens? There's so many things. It's like, when he trips the alarm, like, why didn't the cops come? He does something else, and it's like, nobody comes. It's like, it's just odd. And, I'll share that with a little bit of spoiler. It's not that big of a deal, but whatever. As you can imagine, he's trying to get out, so he's doing different things, and nobody ever comes. The person who lives there never comes back. While we're watching this for an hour and 45 minutes. So, what happens? Does the guy ever come back? And you're not even sure how long he's gone, but you can tell it's been a while. And you had to see it to the end. And I'm like, with the ending, I'm not sure how I would have wrote it better. Or, not saying that I could. I shouldn't say that, but I don't know. I'm sure there's some meaning behind all this that I'm missing, and and I know art's a big part of it, and that, but whatever. So really quick, spoiler alert. Let me say that, spoiler alert. The other thing he did, it's not going to ruin the movie, but he finds a fire alarm. So he sets the fire alarm off, and so it just rains for like hours until like the floor is flooded and nobody comes. I mean, really? Like, those two things happen? Like, I tell you what, if I was this owner of this apartment, as rich as this guy was with all the fancy art, and the fire went off or the alarm went off and nobody came to my apartment, I'd be upset. Now, of course, you could easily say, well, of course, that's what he doesn't want them to go. But really, then why put the loud noises in there? Scare people out and lock them in? Makes no sense. But that doesn't ruin it. I mean, it just, I don't know. Not terribly gripping. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Just like my reviews. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.